Hello, dear students. In the last period, we have studied about the kinetic energy. Today, we are going to study about the dispersion. Intermixing of particles of matter on their own is called the dispersion of matter or only dispersion. All the three states of matter do not intermix. Actually, solids do not intermix in solid. Thus, solid disperse in liquid. The example we'll discuss later. Some solid, or you remember that we have added the crystal of potassium permanganate into water, and it was dispersed into the water. So we can say that solid disperse in liquid. Some solids disperse in gas. For example, this is what it is known as the sublimation. Examples like camphor and naphthalene, they disperse themselves into the gas. They, if you put the naphthalene ball in your room, after some days, if you watch it, you will not see it again, and it has been sublimated into the air. Gas disperse in liquid. Aquatic animals, they resides into the seas and other water bodies like lakes and ponds. These animals, they breathe through their gills, and they take oxygen that is present inside the water. Thus we can say that in water some oxygen is present, so this oxygen is dispersed into water, and we can say that gas disperse in liquid. Then we have the next one, liquid disperse in liquid. We have already seen an example of this as an activity, that we have added Dettol into water and we have added ink into water, and we have seen that this ink and Dettol both disperse into the water. So this is how. Now the last one is gas disperse in gas. Example, we have vehicles like scooters and bikes and cars and buses. They produces carbon dioxide gas, and this carbon dioxide gas comes out from their pipe, and this carbon dioxide gas actually mixes in the air easily. So we can say that gases disperse in gases. Example, the carbon dioxide gas released by the vehicle, scooter, bus, car, is dispersed in air easily. Then the question arises, why do particles of matter disperse? What is the reason? Why should they disperse? The particle of matter disperse because particle of matter have kinetic energy. Kinetic energy is responsible for the motion of this particle. So this motion of the particle, due to motion, they intermix with each other. They go inside the others. Why do solids do not disperse in solid? So solid particles have very less kinetic energy as compared to gas and liquid. So solid particles do not intermix with their own or disperse in solid. So their kinetic energy is very less, and that is why they do not disperse. Then the question arises that why do gases intermix very fast, or why do gases disperse very fast? The gas particles have very high kinetic energy, so gas particles intermix very fast on their own, or we can say that gases disperse very fast. Very high kinetic energy means very fast movement of particles, and that is why they intermix faster. What happens to the speed of dispersion if we heat, or if we give heat from outside? Suppose there is a dispersion process taking place, and if we provide heat from outside, let us see what happens. Suppose potassium permanganate or Dettol or ink is intermixing in water, and we provide heat from outside. We know kinetic energy depends upon temperature, and if we give temperature and if we heat, temperature increases, so kinetic energy increases, so the speed of motion of particle increases. Thus they intermix with each other faster. Thus we can say that on heating, speed of dispersion increases. Please remember this statement: on heating, speed of dispersion increases. Now we need to understand the relation between the heat, temperature and kinetic energy. Remember, my dear students, that when we give heat, temperature is increased. If temperature is increased, the kinetic energy of particle of matter is increased. Thus the motion of particles of matter become faster or speedy. Now we need to understand about kinetic energy of hot and cold matter. Hot substances have higher temperature, so they have higher kinetic energy. Cold substances have lower temperature, so they have lower kinetic energy. So remember, my dear students, that those substances which are hot, they have high kinetic energy, those substances which are cool or they have lower temperature, they have lower kinetic energy. So this is how we can understand that the steam has higher kinetic energy than water, the gases have higher kinetic energy than liquid will have the higher kinetic energy than solid. And this is how we can understand the relation between the kinetic energy, the motion of particle, the you can say the temperature of a substance. And I hope you are able to understand all these things. We will discuss more things about kinetic energy and motion of particles into the next period. I hope you have been writing the notes, and I wish you happy learning.